Hello and welcome to another Merlins Magic Monday. Now, a couple of weeks ago, Philip gave a quick demonstration and explanation, advice on decks of cards. Just regular decks of cards, but suitable cards for different jobs and different ways of using them in Magic, particularly aimed at beginners or people getting into card Magic for the first time and just seeing a massive array of cards and thinking, where do I start? So hopefully that was helpful. This week we're going to concentrate on trick decks, special packs of cards, mechanical decks as they're sometimes referred to. And again, there's loads and loads and loads of those as well to choose from. What we've done, we've trimmed it right back and we've gone for the four most popular to start with. So the four most popular mechanical decks that if you're new to Magic or you want to get into card Magic without really spending hours and hours and hours on knuckle busting, sleight of hand, these four decks will get you into effective card Magic very, very simply. So we've got a special offer on these decks, which I'd like to talk about at the end. But without further ado, let's hand you over to Phil for a demonstration of some mechanical decks.
Hi everybody, today we're just going to talk about some mechanical decks that you can get. Now these are decks that you can buy and you don't need to use great sleight of hand or anything with them because the decks have got special sort of gimmicks and things built into them. So very simple to perform. You need to practice obviously like you do with any trick, but it's not going to take years and years and years to learn complicated sleight of hand. The advantage is that, like I say, you can do these tricks very quickly. The disadvantage with most of the mechanical decks is that you can't let the spectator get hold of them or see them. I'm just going to go through four of the decks that you can get. There's lots more decks, but I'm just going to go through the four that I think could be ideal if you're trying to get into Magic and you just want to learn some basic things to show your mates at the pub or show some family, friends and things like that. So the first one I'm going to show you is it's called the Haunted Deck. So basically it's a deck of cards. Again, you can show the art. They are all different cards. There's not loads all the same. They're just different. You can swap any card. For example, the four of clubs. What you do is you place that back into the pack, and you say you've got a little ghost friend that's going to help you with the deck. If you can see that, and you say if you just concentrate, what happens is the ghost comes alive and he starts pushing the cards about a little bit. In fact, he pushes one card out to the middle, and it just happens to be the card he selected, which is the four of clubs. And you can get two or three spectators to help you if you like, so you could do a couple of cards if you like the three of hearts and the king of clubs, so you could place the three of hearts in here, king of clubs in there. And again, you can do the same sort of thing. So this time he's obviously going to try a little bit harder because there's two cards, but he's still was at his cornflakes this morning, so he's found one card there and he's looking to find another card there, I think. So yeah, so if you have a little look, so the first card he's got is the king of clubs, and the second card is a three of hearts. So he's found both the cards. So that's the Haunted Deck. And straightforward to do. One of the most popular ever decks, which has been around a long time, and it's ideal for beginners, is the Svengali Deck. Now the Svengali Deck is a pack of cards that you can show. And again, you can just ask someone to stop anywhere they like. So you do generally get the chance you can stop anywhere in the deck. You can run all the way through. If they stop, for example, there. The Jack of Spades. So you say, you happy with that? Obviously you don't see the card, but they see what card it is. The rest of the cards go on top. Give the card a little flick, and their card, the Jack of Spades, jumps to the top. So you place the card on here, you give the pack a little blow, give it a little shake, and now you've converted all the cards to the one that's top which is the Jack of Spades. It's pretty amazing. Give the cards a blow again, and then you're back to where you started with this a mixed up pack of cards. So that's the Svengali deck. Again, it's very straightforward to use. Lots of different routines you can do with that deck. It's quite a little versatile deck, and lots of people start off with that one. The other one we have is a blank deck, which I'll show you what I mean by that. So basically you've got a pack of cards, they just look like regular cards. And again, they say stop anywhere they like, so it's a genuine stop, so they say they stop on the five of spades. You see that's a good card to stop on, so have a little look if you can see that. If it stops on the card below, it's actually blank, so there's nothing on that card, which is a bit of a shame. Push the five in there, give it a little shake. What happens now is that all the cards have actually gone blank. So there's nothing on the front, nothing on the back, apart from this one here. It's blank on that side, so that's a bit weird, isn't it? Nothing on that side. But don't worry, you can cut the pack. Let's have a cut. And now we actually blank all over. Show the pack. That's completely vanished. Not to worry, you can give it a little tap, you can cut the cards. Your faces now appear. Give it a little tap. Your backs have now reappeared. And if you give it a blow, you find that all your cards have now reappeared. So that's the blank deck. So again, it's very similar to the Svengali deck in its working. So once you've mastered one, you can virtually master both those. It's a similar sort of principle. And finally, I'm going to have a look at the marked stripper deck. So this is a marked pack of cards, so you can read the backs as well. But mainly, I'm showing you that it's actually a stripper deck. So you can shuffle the cards. And the nice thing about this, even though it's mechanical, you can show it, give it to the spectator. They can shuffle the cards. They can have a look through. There's nothing to see really as far as they're concerned. And yet you can shuffle the cards. You can ask them to pick any card they like. So, for example, this card. So it's a 7 of clubs in this case. Goes back into the pack. You can then give the spectator the cards if you like. They can shuffle the cards. And then what you can do very cleverly is you can put the cards behind your back. You say, I'm going to try and find your card, even though I don't really know where it is, but just behind my back. And obviously you don't know what the card is. You say, what was your card? They'll say the 7 of clubs. Well, that's amazing because I've got one card here. It just happens to be the 7 of clubs. So that's a straightforward thing you can do. And like I say, you can place the card back in there and they can examine all the deck as well. Again, lots of little routines you can do with this. You can get the 4 aces out and you can give the spectators and they can put the aces back in the pack. You can put those behind your back and you can find the aces one at a time as well. So there's lots of little things that you can do with that. And like I say, even though it's a mechanical deck, it is examinable by the spectator. So that's the things for this week. I'd just like to remind you that for the whole of March, we are giving this deck away to anybody who makes a purchase in March. We're going to put them in a draw, and they will win this run deck, which is a limited edition deck which you can't actually buy anywhere. Well, you couldn't actually at the time, but it's very, very limited edition. So we're just going to give that away free of charge to someone who purchases something in March. So we're going to do a draw for everybody who's purchased something. And like I say, one lucky winner is going to win this run deck. So that's it for this week. So catch you later. Bye-bye.
Thanks for that, Phil. So that was a brief demonstration of the 4 most popular mechanical decks available. So namely there was the Svengali deck, the blank deck, the stripper mark deck and the haunted deck, all of which are really, really effective and require no sleight of hand, so you can get straight into your magic. Now, I did say we had an offer on these, so for this week only, the offer, they're normally £6 per deck plus postage, so that works out at like £28. For those who would like to purchase the full set, so all 4 decks, if you want to purchase those, we're doing them at £20 including your postage. So £20 for all 4 decks, and they'll be winging the way to you, so you'll be working miracles with the card decks very, very soon. So hope you've enjoyed today. Keep practicing your magic, stay safe, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.